they have a guidance class, and they go on like, the way she explains it sounds like they're giving them DMT and they're going on spiritual trips. Because
are you telling me these classes are taught by Joe Rogan via satellite?
I'm jealous. I'm actually trying to act younger and get in school.
You think it's pretty crazy, you know? Like the we're actually communicating through space. A telescope is sending you things, and we're all high on DMT. You know, fucking wild. You ever tried it?
Do you want to? It's like, actually, if you take that, I think you can hook up to Starlink.
I think you can blast to space. You're already in there. You don't even need to go.
What's going on, flunkies? We're back. It's another week, another life event.
Are there just life events happening all the time? Can we go 1 week without a life event?
You know, you ever made a promise and you're too upstanding because you have a moral compass that you keep your word. So...
Well, I don't think you do. Like, you have a moral compass since when? What did you buy one at a garage sale?
Well, when it applies to my daughter, it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Anybody
Other
else?
People can eat dicks.
it's like, maybe
Oh,
not.
I get it. You know,
So,
she's around a couple
she cashed
years. And
in.
you change your whole persona. I've been around for 30, and it's like, well, fuck yourself, man.
So she cashed in.
Yeah.
Now I got a dog.
Oh, dude, she won Money in the Bank. She cashed in for the world title.
Yeah, she turned in that title. She didn't want the title, though. She just wanted a dog.
Oh, man, that'd be so cool if somebody did that at Money in the Bank. They just cashed in for a dog.
They're like,
Desert Man has to buy the French Poodle.
You get scrawny little fuck, win the Money in the Bank, look over and Brock Lesnar's there and back. I'll take a dog.
I'll take the dog.
He's
just like,
I'm just gonna take this money that was in the bank and buy a dog.
Yeah, and buy a dog. I don't want the contract. I just want the dog. So you had to get a dog, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So
how's that going so far?
It's a nightmare.
Really?
I forgot how much it is. I mean, understandably, I know as you go through all this, dogs are going to be a pain in the ass because you got to potty train, you got to do all this stuff, right? Hey,
right.
You got to go here, so on and so forth. I have gotten her to the point where now I can get her consistently to go out. But what was this? So 3 days after having her, right?
Right.
Yeah, I gave birth to this little
Right.
dog into my house via money.
Yeah, most people don't know. Most dogs come from men's anuses.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just birthed out.
That's why this is called a Scotty Poo. It's very apropos. So
yeah, it's right on brand.
Yeah. And so you end up getting
That's why most dogs are Shih Tzus.
loud, obnoxious, and just the hair always gets tangled.
Yeah. They're basically living dingleberries.
Yeah. So I got this dog. We're going to get stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. I got to stop at like Home Depot because I had to buy a wrench because Hondas are really cool to adjust the headlights because my headlights are all cockeyed where one's down,
I thought you were about
one's
to
up.
say I had to buy a wrench so I could beat some sense into this dog.
Well, I considered that after this. That thought crossed my mind.
You went full Tony Soprano, like, I'll take this fucking wrench and bash your head in.
Yeah, well, I thought about the logistics of a lot of things. Like, if I punt this dog, how many people will see it? This moment. And you know what? Yeah, well, Pulp Fiction this. I'll tell you what went through my head before I tell you what actually happened. There was a brand new fucking, what is it, like 12 or 15-inch wrench. So it's 12 to 15 inches long, just solid steel.
Right.
And I had that in my hand. And I was like, ooh. I mean, like, honestly,
felt too powerful.
Oh, yeah, dude. It was like you with the fucking baseball bat walking through the mall.
Yeah, dude. You just feel power, dude.
Yeah. So
You're about to be like Vin Diesel in the first Fast and the Furious when he explains fucking beating that dude retarded.
Yeah, I was gonna be like fucking Pesci in Casino and just wail on a dude with a fucking bat.
Did Pesci do that? Oh, he did with a bat, not a wrench.
Yeah.
But do you remember that like scene in like Fast and Furious where Vin Diesel is explaining why he doesn't drive his dad's car to Paul Walker?
Oh yeah.
And he's just like, the guy put him into the wall. The next time I saw him at a race, I just saw red, and I just kept hitting him with this wrench. And now he works as a janitor. He has to take the bus to fucking work. It's the fucking darkest thing I've ever heard as a
How's that
monologue.
dark? He made him poor that he has to have a bus pass. He didn't do anything. The dude's got a job and he has to walk around. So think of the logistics. I know plenty of janitors. They do a lot of shit. They move around a lot. So basically what you're saying by him going, I saw red and I'm also a big pussy and I couldn't do anything, but I did make sure he's scared of the racetrack, so he didn't come back around.
He just hangs around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
He saw red.
I guess that shows more about me that I implied that he beat him to mentally handicapped.
No, if you were,
I guess that's what I took it as.
he became.
I guess I'm the
fucking
monster.
Officer Dewey.
Janitor Dewey.
Yeah.
That's what he beat him into.
God
That's what
damn.
I thought. I don't know.
I didn't. I saw
Anyway.
that and I'm like, what a puss, man. He's still got a job. Like I
He's
thought
still
he was
got a
gonna be like
job.
he's been on a feeding tube
He's
for
been
the last
yeah,
6
he's
years.
been. You can only eat through a straw.
Yeah, exactly. He's got no teeth. I took him out with
Yeah.
the wrench. I don't remember that, but they said I did it.
Just one by one, just fucking yanking his teeth out with a monkey wrench.
Oh.
Like you got to screw it down slowly.
They get
Oh,
there and it's
man,
like he
that's
had
torturous.
cavities. Sorry, emergency operation. They had to go.
Yeah. I tried to bust him out with one swing, but that didn't work, so I had to pull him out individually.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're holding this wrench, feeling
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah, so I go. It was like a 10-minute jaunt. I go in.
Uh-huh.
We leave the dog in the car. Crack the windows because I didn't want to come back to somebody busting out a window on a 50-degree day. I'm like, fuck.
Right.
So come back out with this wrench. The dog can't jump up into the back seat. Right? It's too short. It's a puppy.
Right.
It figured out that if you go in that little hump in between the seats, you can get up there. It shit on that center hump.
Oh, the fucking where the cup holder is?
No. Where your feet are, that kind of separates the
Oh.
two little wells where your feet go.
Gotcha. Oh, that
So
part.
it shits on that. And then it goes all Ninja Warrior on my fucking car. It jumps through the shit, goes, I can get up there, jumps and just starts pogo bouncing all over my car. It's all over the back seat. It's up on the window. And then what'd she do? She goes, I can make that gap, jumps to the center console, clearing the back seat, gets all over the center console, jumps over to the passenger seat, like, what's going on over here? Gets shit on everything. Hey, what's that over there? Jumps to the driver's seat, gets shit on everything on the drive. I mean, there's just shit everywhere. And there's a blanket, because I put a blanket up there, like, hey, if she sits up there, she's got to be on the blanket.
Yeah, she can shit on the blanket. It's fine. Whatever. She'll shit on the blanket.
That would have been fine. I couldn't.
Except the blanket's completely clean. She's like, I know that's where I gotta lay.
No, that's the thing. She got quite a bit on that blanket, but the beauty is I folded it over, and it's that weird, shitty, fuck you gift everybody gives you. The people
You're
that
right.
don't really love you give you these gifts. It's that microfiber fucking blanket that everybody's like, fuck this. I'll never use this shit.
Yeah, that fucking microfiber blanket you get from a work outing. You win in a game of bags or something.
Yeah.
Just one of those shitty blankets with the fucking company logo tattooed in the corner.
The only way it'd keep you warm is if you set the blanket on fire.
You're right.
Like, it's a pile of shit, and now it literally was. So I was taking it and with the shitty side, folded that like a fucking burrito, so that was on the inside, and I was like, oh, this probably has some absorbent quality. I was so wrong. It just smears shit.
What? makes you think? When at any point in your life has a blanket ever been absorbent? Never.
I didn't have anything.
You were panicking.
Nothing. There's just shit everywhere.
You're outside of a Home Depot. Go buy some paper towels.
If I would have went in, she would have all of a sudden turned into fucking Machine Gun Kelly with her asshole, and then just fucking went
Well,
crazy.
you know what, Nathan? It could it have been gotten worse? I don't think so. Why you just take the dog in with you? Then she wouldn't have fucking shit.
I mean, she morphed into a Shih Tzu.
Yeah, for sure. See, this is what you learned a valuable lesson. Don't bring puppies to run errands with you.
I didn't even think about it. It's like, fucking 5-10 minutes. It'll be fine. We'll be back. And then I get out.
You should have brought her inside with you because there's no way there would have been, they'll let you bring a dog inside Home
only
Depot.
service dogs.
That's not true. I see people they're not going to ask. You can't ask. They can't ask you.
Oh, that's right. You could be like, emotional support.
Yeah. They can't, they legally cannot ask you.
Oh, shit.
They can't ask you any of that shit. Also, your dog was going to shit regardless. Then they poop in fucking Home Depot. That's the fucking employee's job. Fuck them. They have to deal with that.
Well, they'd have...
Pooper scoopers in aisle 17.
Hey, what do you think would be found first? The shit or the employee? Because I can tell you right now,
man,
that is a chicken and egg situation.
That is. I'm going to go with the poop gets found by a customer other than you.
No, you got to take that out of the equation. It has to be 1-to-1 because then the other customer has to then try and find an employee, which is a weird fucked game of Where's Waldo.
Right. Well, obviously, but I'm just if you're saying which would be found first, I'm going off of an employee a customer. Would they find the shit or an employee first? And I'm pretty positive they'd find the shit before they found an employee.
Oh yeah, the customers would. You know, that just got
Honestly, a customer would walk up to that shit and be like, "Excuse me, can you tell me where hammers are?" Because that's how big of a piece of shit Home Depot's customer service is.
You know, that would be such a fun game. Just go in to Home Depot in an orange apron that says "Kiss the Chef." Just get a bullshit one, but it's orange.
Right.
Watch how many people come up to you and just tarnish the fuck out of them. Just, hey, can you tell me where? It's up. Take a left on aisle Know Your Role Boulevard and straight up Candy Ass Lane. We're out of here. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, that would be pretty funny until somehow if you were doing that, then a real employee would show up just to be like, hey, take that shit off. I'm trying not to do work, and you're making me look like a dickhead.
Well, I wore this as a beacon to find the grills.
Dude, I know it's cliche, but Target's the worst place for that. And even Target's change it up because they used to all just wear red polos all the time. They had a uniform. But now, Target, I don't know what they decided, but everybody's super casual now, and you just have to wear a red shirt of some kind. So you can't tell who is a shopper and who is an employee at all anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
It's insane. If you wear any red article of red clothing now, you could be a fucking Target employee.
It was the same way at Menards. If you just wore a blue shirt, good luck.
Oh, yeah, you're fucked. Same with Best Buy.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you can't go to
if you're at Best Buy, you can't stop by Menards and vice versa. You just can't.
Yeah.
You're like,
well,
shit.
good thing both those people hate the opposite of whatever in those stores. If you enjoy going to Menards, you definitely hate technology, and if you're a nerd who works at Best Buy, you've never set foot into Menards.
That's true. All those fucking dorks out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You ask them they know what an Allen wrench is just because they know how to put together a computer chair, but that's the only wrench they know.
Yeah. Man, those fucking guys are so shitty at upselling, too. Now that you mentioned Best Buy, I've bought so many things from there. I'm like, I know what I want. I want this. Well, it's not as good unless you get these things. I'm like, go fuck yourself. I want this.
I want this. Get out of my fucking face, dude. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, I just still don't understand why you shouldn't go inside and buy paper towels. You fucking used a blanket to wipe shit over your car.
It just smeared it everywhere. I drove home. She shit on her leash. I had to wash that in the sink. I didn't even know what to do. I was panicking. You know that panic when you're just seething pissed? But then, my daughter's there, so the whole time I'm like, she's the only stopgap to me blowing my stack. I was on level 9.
How long did it take you to fucking calm down?
Oh, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Easy.
Just the whole time, just listening to death metal as you clean the backseat of that car.
Oh, jeez.
How did you end up cleaning it? Did you have some Clorox wipes or?
Oh, I
what
brought the
did you do?
iPad on, put out Scarface, and I'm like, yeah.
But how'd you clean it? How'd you end up cleaning the car?
So I have like this Mr. Clean stuff that's not meant for seats and shit like that, and then I had one of those like Bucky's wipes. So after I sprayed everything down, I used that Bucky's wipes and hope it didn't dry the shit out of all the leather and fuck it over. But I was like, I got nothing to. What do you do? I'm fucked if I don't get this off. It'll stink like shit.
Well, you should have gone and got like in there like leather shit that you can get to hydrate.
Well, you know, you're a calm, level-headed person right now. I was like, I could poison things with this.
You were literally, I was in the shit. We weren't thinking.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I had a job to do, and I wasn't thinking. We just did it.
Damn, dude. That sucks. What a fucking fun way.
Oh,
start
yeah,
out.
dude.
You should have just brought the dog inside.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, and then shitting inside. It's all stopped. Got her to go outside and all that stuff. Love the dog to death now, but that, for a good cumulative over that first 4-day span, there's a good 4 or 5 hours. I was like, this dog can go missing. And I'm I basically was at the rage where I'm like, I understand the mob completely.
Yeah, I don't have Stockholm syndrome for this dog. I have quite the opposite.
Yeah, I'd be telling my daughter, don't worry, we're just going on a long walk. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, man, crazy. Damn, dude, that sucks.
It did suck.
What a shitty situation.
Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, man, it's okay.
Dude, man, we both, like, you know what, dude? This is just, like, I've come to just realize, like, we used up all our luck for the rest of the year in Vegas, and this is just what's going to happen the rest of the year.
I get back and I get a wet blanket.
Yeah. Yeah. Diarrhea blanket. Dude. Oh, dude.
That's the closest I'll ever become to being homeless, I think.
Yeah. I've seen, you know, I'm bringing this up because luck. Like I had a
I didn't have any
metaphor.
luck. I just said fuck.
Yeah, no, I don't have. I think we've used it all up, dude. That's what my theory is. Because what I'm about to tell you, you'll understand completely. I went on a date last weekend and wanted to go out, and I wanted to take her to this nice not Indian restaurant, Thai restaurant.
You gave her $30 to slap your ass, and you're like, what?
What? No, I went to a Thai restaurant because I wanted pad Thai. We were talking about it at work, and I really wanted some. So I was like, fuck yeah, I haven't had pad Thai in a while. So I go to this restaurant we've been to a couple times, and I've talking up to her, of course. She's like, man, this fucking place is great. They got great pad Thai. She's like, that's awesome.
Hey,
let's go in here
it's
and
non
get it.
sequitur before you finish, though.
Yes.
It is absolutely 100% a fact. If you want good pad Thai, it is a hole in the wall. You're going into a place you think you might get mugged, but it is delicious food.
And typically, I have another restaurant that I go to for that is exactly that location. But we're on a date. I wanted to go to a place with a little bit of atmosphere. A little bit of atmosphere. You know, it's got some statues.
Panda Express.
Yeah. It's got the glass where you can see all your food.
It's got that.
You know, it's great.
They actually have a sneeze guard. Fancy.
They got the chopstick. Woo.
That has a fork at the end because they know we're all white trash.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to go to like this place that had a nice little ambiance, sit down, nice little like sit down restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I take her here, and I've had it before, and it's good, and everything's going great. Get appetizers. I'll get our pad Thai. She got the tofu pad Thai she just didn't want the real meat for some reason, and I got chicken pad Thai. So all right, no good, all good.
Oh, I could have told you that's where you got to leave right away. Be like vegan.
No, she's not vegan.
Oh, okay.
She just wanted to try the tofu.
Gross.
I was like, okay, whatever.
I hate flavor.
Well, but pad Thai, I mean, chicken is basically the fucking tofu of meat. There's no real flavor unless
Have you ever had tofu?
Yes, it sucks ass.
Tofu,
I'm not saying it's great.
No, there's no substitute. You could call it whatever you want. At least, hey, I will give you this. You have to marinate chicken for 16 months for it to accumulate the fucking flavor that you're trying to get, but at least it has a modicum of flavor. Tofu, you eat it, might as well suck the moisture out of whatever you're having. You could have it in soup and be like, what the fuck? It's like having
oatmeal. You get cotton mouth from tofu?
Oh, I had tofu once and I never again. Like I took it and I wanted to vomit because it started absorbing moisture and it was in a soup.
Yeah, well, I get it. That makes sense. I don't know. I've never had it, to be honest, so it's whatever. Who knows? But that's what she got.
Okay.
And I got the number 3 spice. I got the number 3. So right in the middle.
Nice.
It's a little spicy,
okay.
but
oh, wait. They want to go to 6? It's not like a 1 to 10 scale?
No, it was 1 to 5.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, that's why
okay.
it was
You're
in the middle.
Comfortable middle. All right.
Yeah, it was good enough to get a kick, but not too hot for the white boy to handle, I've learned my lesson. Bonus taught me my lesson multiple times.
Yeah, that culo can't handle that heat.
Cambodian food is fucking hot.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I know Taiwanese and Cambodian are 2 different things, but they both like it spicy.
It's like that Middle Eastern food, dude. Anytime they give you a chart and that
that's
says,
not Middle Eastern, that's Southeast Asia, but okay.
Well, I'm just saying it's the Middle East. I mean, right?
No, Nathan.
Is it? Am I wrong, dude?
You're so far off.
Well, I said the Carolinas was on the fucking West Coast. I mean, come on. You know I'm geographically impaired. So you were having spicy Japanese food. Do you recognize Vietnam as a country?
I wasn't eating Vietnamese food either. I'm eating Thai food.
Oh, that's from like Tibet, right?
No. It's from Thailand. And just to give you
Land
a
of
hint,
the Thais.
and now, unfortunately, I don't know what kilometers are, but Iraq.
Oh, that's a Canadian language.
Iraq is in the Middle East. Thailand is in Southeast Asia. That is 6,024 kilometers.
Oh, that's
away.
a dart throws away. I mean, I'm close.
It's approximately 12 hours flight between the two.
12? Holy shit.
You're not even in the same fucking ballpark.
Oh,
dude.
man. Can you imagine the Oregon Trail on that shit?
Dude.
What's walking distance?
There we go. 3,000. That's almost 4,000 miles away. It's Nathan. Thailand's on the other side of India.
No shit. I thought it was on the left. It's on the right?
No. Yeah, it's on the right. It's closer to Japan than it is Iraq.
Oh. So you were eating Korean food.
Anywho, yeah, I'm eating Korean food. No, I'm eating Thai food. This is where things get. So she wanted to try mine because it was a little spicy. She got the 1.
Mm-hmm.
I got the 3. She's like, I just want to see how much hotter it is. I'm like, no problem. Get some noodles. So she spins her fork, and as she pulls her fork over to her, the noodles fall off her fork and into her plate. She's like, oh, man, I can't believe I'm being that clumsy. And then she goes to scoop up her noodles again. And that's when she goes, oh, no. And I was like, what's wrong? Like, I was about to eat a little bit more, and I'm like, what's wrong? Like, what's oh, no? And she takes her fork, digs into her plate, and then puts her fork on a plate in between us. So fucking cricket that was in the noodles that she pulled from my dish.
Oh, dude, it's a lucky cricket. Hell yeah.
Dude.
You're going to get lucky. Eat it.
I didn't eat it because I know that's not lucky. A lucky cricket's only good if it's alive. If you kill a cricket, that's bad luck.
Oh, shit. So that's...
Yeah. So I found a dead cricket in my fucking pad thai a week after coming back from Vegas. Dude, we're fucked. I'm not getting any luck anytime
soon. You know what would have been funny if one of the employees came out and back, oh, there it is. I need to fucking feed my bullfrog out back.
Yeah, dude. Well, we were making jokes because I know in Thailand and in some other countries down there too, they fry crickets. Like they do that, but I don't
fry them.
Yeah, they make fried crickets.
Okay.
Yeah. But I even checked the menu one more time. Could be like, is that something that's supposed to be on their menu?
Is that a Middle East delicacy?
No, they eat camel spider, fried camel spider.
Oh, I saw that in the new Mummy. Those are terrifying.
Dude, and like it was so weird because like she even like she's sitting across from me and she goes, I don't know, what do we do? Do we say something? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking saying something. Like, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. Like, I'm not gonna cause a scene in the restaurant.
Not gonna make a big deal.
Like, just stand up and be like,
cricket.
patrons of this establishment, I'd like to let you know they are putting crickets in the pad thai. I
Yeah.
didn't want to do that.
They come out and they're
I
like,
didn't want
sir, she's having tofu. How do you expect her not to get protein?
You're right. I know. That's what I made that joke right away. I was like, well, maybe they thought you needed protein.
You look protein deficient.
And it was the lady comes over and she goes, "How is everything?" And this is what's weird to me is I've only ever fucking
You
like,
chirping
seen this
at me,
in
lady?
movies. I've only seen this in movies. I've never actually found bugs in my food before. Has this ever happened to you? I've never literally experienced this in real life.
Not that were intentionally served to me. I've had like flies fucking or like something land in it, but I've never
I thought
had.
you were about to say, I've never found it in my food from the kitchen, but I put flies in my food just so I could get a free
Oh
meal.
no, I've done that. No cap. I've done that.
Don't say no cap, okay? We're going into a segment later about how we say old stuff, okay?
Okay, but yeah, we'll bring it back. We'll run that back, but we'll run that back. But no. Like I have done that, and it was.
You've
You know
straight
what?
up
I don't care. I'll
scammed
admit
the
it.
restaurant.
Fuck you, Panera Bread. That bullshit sucked. That bread bowl
Yeah.
was soggy as fuck when I got it, and that soup, cold. So I was just like, I was looking at the
How'd you
ground.
find a fly?
What?
Oh, you found one on the ground?
Yeah, there's something on the ground. I forget, it was some bug, dude. It was like it wasn't it was some winged thing.
Right.
Like I think it was a box elder.
Well, either way,
yeah,
works right in your
because
favor.
I threw it in and kind of pushed it down and pulled it back up. Like, give me my money back.
I
got a free
appreciate
meal.
That. I appreciate that. See, this is where I was like I almost made a scene. This is when I almost made a scene because she comes over and she's like, "How is everything?" And I'm like, "Not great, not great at all." And she goes, "What's wrong?" And I point at the fork in between us. I'm like, "We found this."
Did you start playing "This Ain't a Scene"? It's a goddamn arms race. Get your Fallout Boy behind you, so you had some music.
But I pointed and I'm like, we found this cricket, and she goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Whose pad?"
Oh, they didn't go. Oh, Jiminy!
Yeah, Jiminy Crickets. No, I wish they would have. I would have laughed and just been like, I forget. It's fine. That was funny. No, they ended up going. She goes, "Which pad thai?" And I was like, "It was in mine." And she goes, "Okay, well, we'll take that off your bill."
The cricket?
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out I must have accidentally asked for an extra thing. It's like guacamole at Poncheros. It costs extra.
You started mumbling, and they're like, "Oh, he knows Thai. He wants crickets."
Right. But they take just my meal off. And that's when I almost lost it, because I almost went, I'm not paying for this meal. Like, I only ate half of this, and I'm honestly on the verge of kind of thinking about vomiting since there was a fucking cricket in my food.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't want to pay for any of it. But I also just, because I never want to be the guy or cause a fucking huge commotion or a problem, I was like, that's fine. Yeah, just take my entree off. So they took off my entree, and I paid for the rest of it. But it was just, I fucking just left right after that. And I'll never go back.
God damn, dude, you had a moment.
I bitched out.
You could have been a faithful fucking Gomite and just gone full
I know.
tilt on him.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I don't know why. I know I would have been totally in the right, being like, yeah, I'm not paying for this meal at all.
Yeah.
I should have just said that and walked out of there, but I don't know why. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Probably because this was like one of the earlier dates. Like, this is like a person I've been seeing for a while now. And so it's like our it was like our fourth or fifth date. And so I just didn't want to do that on like the fifth date. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be the guy like, hey, fuck this. I was like,
Oh,
so I don't know.
You should have just started chirping at him hard.
I should have just fucking got my phone out and just found like a 10-hour loop cricket noise and just started playing it at my fucking table. And you just watch like a swarm of them come out of the kitchen all of a sudden, like I called them.
Yeah, he just fucking summon them.
I'm the Peter Piper of crickets.
You could have done the fake thing because nobody knows any of them. Do you know how big I am on Yelp? You're fucked.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a white person's like trump card.
Yeah, it's
for a restaurant.
yeah, it's a cucklord card.
Yeah, it is, truly is, dude. But I believe that that was God actually sending me a sign saying, "Hey, just so you know, you're kind of out of luck for the rest of the year. Like you have none left. Here's the literal symbol in a lot of cultures of a lucky cricket, and here it is dead in your food.
Yeah.
So." Have fun with that.
And the noise it would have made, it would be making for your sex life tonight. Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy. Also, here's the sound you'll be hearing at your comedy festival you go to.
Ooh.
No, actually, I crushed at the comedy festival, dude. Fucking champion.
Yeah, because you got to
Crushed my
take your
set,
misery, man.
Yeah, that was before I found the cricket, though. I think. Yeah, that was definitely before I found the cricket.
You should have kept it.
I did
one
my
of those
set
little
before
boxes.
the crickets.
Oh, dude.
I did my set before I found the cricket, so luckily I didn't run out of luck before then, I guess.
Your lucky cricket was there. Jiminy was with you until you ate your soup.
Oh, fucking Christ, man. Yeah, not fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
I honestly, I'd take the cricket over a pogo shitting dog.
Yeah, that's why when you brought that up, I'm glad. I wish I would have went first. My story sounds way less cool. I was like, man, I got this cool customer service story. Nathan's like, my dog fucked my car up. I'm like, damn. All right. I guess I'll play. I'll have fun following that, I guess.
My dog fucked my car so good, Germans would be proud.
You could have filmed it and put it on OnlyFans.
Yeah. That's good, yeah.
Little Scotty takes her little toesies and paints the,
shit.
the back seat brown.
Fuck.
Oh, God, that's gross and disgusting. Oh,
That's why it works.
hell yeah, dude. Oh, dude. On a lighter note, I wanted to, as somebody who used to dip, I had to ask you something. Because I saw something the other day while I was at work that, like, threw me through a fucking loop real bad. So we're at a job site. These other guys show up. Like, it's a completely different, like, work crew. Somebody doing some kind of, like, electrical power.
Okay.
Power line stuff. So they're digging up or whatever. But they're kind of, like, at the house next door to us. And I see this guy walk by to go to a truck they have parked past us. And then coming on the way back, I see him pull out a can of dip. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it makes sense. Hard working, blue-collar guy, throwing in a chaw. Totally understandable. But it's how he threw in the dip.
Please tell me he actually went like this, had a spoon and a lighter.
God, that would have been really cool. No, I want you to actually guess. How do you think? Because there's the way everybody does it. You know the way. You do it.
Yeah,
the
you just
way
grab
you
a
do
pinch, throw it in.
it. Yeah, okay. Well, how do you think he did this?
I'm going to say
'Cause I
the
have to
weirdest
ask you
fucking way that came to my head because you're like, it's not normal. I'm going to say he opens it in like Gene Simmons' tongue in there to lick it up. He's like a fucking
Flips
lizard.
it in. He wants to make sure nobody asks him for a dip.
Yeah.
So he wants to make sure he's like, oh, my germs.
I'm just-
He opens the top and licks it like an Oreo.
He's just like an evolved 5-year-old.
Hell yeah. God, that would have been so much funnier. I don't even think I would have waited for the podcast to tell you that. I would have called you right. I'd be like, guys, I got to call my brother. You're not going to fucking believe this. No. He got his can. He opened it and took his lid and scooped out a thing and then put the part of the lid and flipped it in.
Now, I watched Nat Geo recently. Was he one of those like tribesmen that have the fucking hole in their lip, and that was just what he was putting it in?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, no. He did not have any tribal lip.
How fire would that be?
extent.
This tribe brought to you by Skull.
Yeah, dude, you see one of those guys with the plate lips.
Yeah.
Instead, they just have a whole log of long cut in there.
Just a skull. They got a branded little plate.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hell yeah, dude. No, yeah, but that's what he did. He put the dip on the lip or on the edge of the lid, and then just flipped it in like that. And I've literally never seen anybody ever do that.
No.
And I was just curious because you've been around more people. I feel like they dip. Well, I guess I probably have. Being around baseball players.
Yeah,
for so long,
but what you
I've
witnessed
never
is a
seen
serial killer, dude, on a construction
Right.
site. He's like, nah, I
Right.
dig everything. Bodies, I dig them down. I
What
dig.
if the only
God.
reason I could think he did that is because he didn't like touching it with the only like he.
Oh my
because
god!
he's, like, working in
I'm
dirt.
sorry. You just put a visual of a guy going, ew.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my god! It's slimy. I don't like it.
I've pictured this now. A rich bastard be like, ew. It's like caviar.
Well,
just like scooping
well,
it
rich
up.
people snort fucking tobacco, so
They snort it.
They do
No, actually,
snuff.
that's cocaine.
Oh, I always wondered why it was weird that they had white tobacco. I always thought it was a little more racist of them to get white tobacco like that.
And they're all dying.
But no, I only think like maybe if because like whatever they're working on in the dirt and the grime stuff, so to like avoid getting shit in his like mouth like that, he just. Which at that point, that's what bothers me, and this is why like I'm pretty sure that's wrong because if you're already putting dip in your mouth, like you clearly don't care what you put in your mouth.
I don't want to get dirt and grime in there. It's terrible to get dirt and grime in your mouth, but man, glass is beautiful.
Yeah, I want that fiberglass, yo. Give me flavored fiberglass, please. I will love to put that in my mouth.
It's like I'm just gonna do this thing that does micro incisions on my fucking innards. This is awesome.
Yeah, fucking wild. There's not much more to that. I just had to bring that up because it was the weirdest thing I've seen in a while, and I was like, "What the fuck was that?" I turned to nobody else saw it either, so everybody thinks I'm fucking crazy. And I'm just like, "Anybody else see that?"
I mean, yeah. So I wonder if he's at home, does he use like a fork or a spoon? 'Cause he's just like.
He's got one of those novelty spoons from each different state.
Oh, those little tiny teaspoon
yes,
things.
he's got a teaspoon putting it in.
I'll take 2 lumps today.
I like to use the one I got from Wyoming that looks like a shovel. It's perfect to get under there and get all the little bits.
The little bits.
And he scrapes the can. He scrapes a can like way you scrape a peanut butter jar. Just
Oh, yeah. You got to make sure you get every piece out of there, man.
Yeah, dude. It was weird. I didn't. I was very off. It was very off-putting. So off-putting that I had to fucking put it in my phone immediately to be like, I have to address this.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
I know, dude. It's
Huh.
weird. Yeah,
Just get
like,
mad at
what's
your
wrong with
dog like a normal person.
Right. Get mad at your dog, or like why
Kill some
or,
lucky
like,
crickets.
yeah, or just have like teachers inform you of things that are going on at your school at a normal time rather than hear it from your daughter at at a dinner.
Yeah.
You remember this? I wrote it down. I don't know if you remember this because I asked you. I was like, "Is this the first you're hearing about this?" And you're like, "Yeah."
Oh. Yeah.
So Nathan and I are at dinner with our family, and we're sitting by his daughter. And she's telling me all about school, as a kid does. That's their whole life. Like,
Yeah.
We talk about work, which I try to avoid, like a good person. It's the most boring part of your life. There's got to be something cool other than happening in your fucking job, man. Come on now.
Yeah. Job, politics, and religion. Get the fuck out of here for those kind of
I
conversations.
don't want to talk about it. Unless you got a hardcore good joke about it, then let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's the only time it's acceptable. Anyways.
Hot takes, let's go. Anyway, but she's explaining to me what's going on at school, and she tells me about this kid who's like this bad kid at school, And I was like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, he got expelled. And I was like, oh, what did he get expelled for? And she goes, well, the teachers found in his desk that he had a death list. And I look at you dead in the eyes. I was like, do you know about this? You're like, first I'm hearing about it. And apparently they even had a whole fucking assembly about it and everything.
Yeah.
But didn't alert the parents.
No.
I feel like the assembly was, hey, don't tell your parents.
Hey, guys, let me introduce you to a little philosophy of don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
Okay?
See, now we tell you guys that you should always, be on the lookout and scout for and tell people, tell on people, but you shouldn't tell on your teachers.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, what the
Sounds
fuck?
like they're laying the groundwork for pedophilia.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. When Janitor Steve over there introduces you to that after he got beat by Toretto, just look the other way.
Yeah. Dude, that's such a weird thing. Like, as a parent, you had to be kind of, like, shocked at that point.
I was weirded out, but then I just remember back in, like, my middle school where a dude brought a gun and had his list. And it's like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, and you were on that list.
I don't even remember, to be honest.
I think you've told me before you were.
It wouldn't surprise me. I was kind of an asshole.
You were kind of a dick.
Yeah.
You know what sucks at that point? That you can't just be like, hey, man, my bad at the end of it. Like, if you see him the next day at school, you can be like, hey, man, I was on your list, but my bad, dude. I thought we were all joking.
That family fucking moved states, dude. There was no my bad. Like, if he ever comes back, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no shit. It's like that fucking scene from Billy Madison putting lipstick on. Buscemi putting lipstick on.
I forgot all about that.
Oh,
it's
man.
so creepy.
Yeah. So, I just thought it was wild and how casually she just explained that to us too.
Yeah, because they probably talked it down. Because did you know they switched it up now? There's actually a guidance class. Like, it used to be if things got fucked up, like, hey, you're getting detention all the time.
Counselor.
You have to go see the guidance counselor.
Right.
Now they have a guidance class, and they go on, like, the way she explains it sounds like they're giving them DMT and they're going on spiritual trips. Because
are you telling me these classes are taught by Joe Rogan via satellite?
I'm jealous. I'm actually trying to act younger and get in school.
You think it's pretty crazy, like the we're actually communicating through space. A telescope is sending you things, and we're all high on DMT. Fucking wild. You ever tried it?
Do you want to? It's like, actually, if you take that, I think you can hook up to Starlink.
I think you can blast to space. You're already in there. You don't even need to go.
You can
Elon
understand
Musk is working too hard to figure out how to get there.
Yeah,
Just smoke this and you're gone.
Yeah, you can understand what Musk is trying to do if you take this. So
they have a guidance.
They have a guidance class, and I'm not joking.
I hate the sound of that, by the way. Like, just the name of it. If it's called guidance class.
Oh no, they teach the most absurd bullshit where they're like, "Well, you have your high days and your low days." I'm like, okay. In my head, I immediately like, so they're talking about uppers and downers?
Can you get a hand on this syllabus?
Oh,
because I want it so bad.
I'll see if I can get anything from this class,
yes,
dude.
Dude.
I will attempt to.
Dude,
I'll be like,
just,
hey,
just
you got
email the teacher
book?
And be like, hey, I would like a fucking copy of the syllabus just because I would like to make sure I incorporate some of these tactics in my household.
Ooh, good idea. Because it's a super...
dude, I'm a sinister motherfucker, dude. I know how to get shit from people.
Oh, no. I'm all for it because this is so this dude that teaches it's kind of like...
Is he the fucking teacher from Beavis and Butthead?
Dude, he brings a German Shepherd health dog with him that he trained to school.
A health dog?
What do they call that? Is it emotional support or whatever? Yeah, it's trained and all that stuff.
Animal.
Yeah, but he's got it trained kind of like
a service dog.
Yeah, like a service dog. There you go.
Yeah.
So he's got that, and he's showing up with the dog and all this stuff, and of course my daughter's like, "It's a dog. It's fucking awesome. Yeah." And then I hear these stories, and I'm like, "The fuck." What? You had a green day? Did you welcome yourself to paradise?
Darn out.
Well, today we're going to learn about brain stew. Okay? Everybody has a case of brain stew. Now, we don't want to grow up and be American
guys,
idiots.
Now, later in your life, you might find yourself walking down the boulevard of broken dreams.
And it is a lonely road.
The loneliest you'll ever take by far.
But
you might run into St. Jimmy.
But do not strive to be the American idiot, Donald Trump.
Yeah. Make sure you go on holiday. That's what'll cure that boulevard of broken dreams.
Yes. Make sure you also always take the long view.
Now, and I know sometimes you're going to feel like a Nimrod, but it's okay.
Yeah, just have the time of your life.
And just say good riddance to those bad feelings.
If you don't know Green Day, I'm sorry. Those are deep cuts.
I know. No, I'm not sorry. Fuck you. It's one of the only music bands that I can fucking nail. Oh, I'm in my element right now, dude. I can't tell fucking Matchbox 20 from 3 Doors Down, but I can fucking nail this. Woo!
Oh, let's give a 21 gun salute to that one. All right, let's go. Yeah.
I'm out. I'm just trying to hitch a ride, you know. I'm really
That's a callback. Damn.
They're just trying to make sure there are less basket cases in the world, and that's what I'm really happy about. Also, your dog loves taking a big dookie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. Anyway.
Yeah, talk to a whore, said my life's a bore.
There's a podcast title in there somewhere. I don't know what it is, but it's in there.
Oh, God. Damn.
Having a green day. That's the name of this fucking so they give the fucking days colors, huh?
Yeah, they give them colors. They're making them do all this stuff. So I think you're right.
That would piss me off. Like, I can imagine myself as a little kid at the time, and I don't know what it is, but, like, if you ask me every day, like, what kind of day are you having, Wade? That sounds like you're talking to somebody in a psych ward.
See, I 100% agree with you, but I would view it as that would turn me, instead of, like, hip-hop, I think they would have pushed me to emo. Like hardcore emo. Instead I just show up in Jankos.
I don't know if
ICP's cool
algorithm
now.
I'm getting on reels and stuff like that, but I think emo's making a comeback. I've been noticing some stuff popping up. The
Juggalo convention
style. No, not juggalos, Nathan. Emo kids.
Yeah,
like
but
the Green Day.
Okay,
emo
see,
kids.
no, because all my friends that were emo centric, dude. ICP was there. We jammed that. They had some great fucking
I'm not saying
hits,
you didn't like that. There wasn't a crossover, but I'm just saying the style of those emo kids is like making a comeback, which makes me feel like that's gonna slowly trickle back.
So you're
like,
saying
Hot
I should
Topic's
buy
gonna
Doc
go back
Martin
to
stock?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Hey, you hear that? Buy some stonks.
Janko stocks and fucking.
Who made Jankos? Was it Jankos?
I think it was Janko. I think it was J. Cole.
J. Cole?
J. Cole's Jankos.
J. Cole. Shit. All right. Yo, I'm wearing my J. Cole's.
But no, I'm think it's making a comeback. I'm pretty sure you're gonna see Hot Topic like transition back to what it was like. It's gonna get the anime stuff's gonna stop going. It's gonna go back to Hot Topic's about to be popping again. I feel
dude, yeah, because you got like girls have the black and white store. Hot Topic used to just be like all black. Like you walk in there and I mean it's just like, hey, in the back we got eyeliner. There's different variants. That's thick.
Dude,
it's like damn.
They were like trendsetters. Like you notice how many like mainstream stores now carry vinyl, whereas like back in the day, the only place that was carrying vinyl, unless you went to an actual record shop, was Hot Topic.
Yeah, because they used to have that music wall.
Yeah,
I remember that, dude. That's where I used to buy my Girls Gone Wild because Hot Topic don't give a fuck. You show up, you're like 16.
Dude.
They're like,
Yeah.
At least
You
you're
gotta
not buying
find it
that.
anyway, dude.
Yeah, they're like, I walked in there, bought that, and I remember them looking at me going, at least you didn't get that anime shit that last guy got.
Yeah, no, I remember really bad of what I wanted from there. They had a vinyl print of 36 Chambers.
Hell yeah. See, no.
Yeah, and I never bought it, and it bummed me out because the one day I went in there when I had the money to buy it, it was gone, and I was like, "Fuck."
Oh.
Which now I know I could get it, but like I could just order it online, but that's not as fun. I like finding stuff in stores and being like, "Yes."
Yeah, there is we got a place
I don't even have a record player.
Yeah, that's the other thing. That we got a cool records play. Like,
Yeah,
I can't
Homer's.
say it's a record store. It's like some mom and pop shop down in the old market.
Yeah,
And
Homer's.
No, this is in the fucking shady ass alleyway. You go down this alley, and there is a store in there,
Ooh, I bet it's the best.
and it's got everything, dude. I found the dopest original. I mean, it's a little beat up on the cover, but the vinyl was good. Prince, Purple Rain, and I was like,
Fuck.
I might need this. I don't have a record player. I just want it.
Right, just hang it up. Well, and like that's the cool part about like vinyl records is because they're so big, and when you get the art, like you can just you can hang them up on the wall and they look awesome. That was like one of the coolest parts about Wise Guys Comedy Club. Like any of the comedy clubs you go to, he put on throughout, like rather than having like what do you call it, like a trim around the top, he just lines it with all these different comedy albums. So it's like you see Richard Pryor's, like Carlin's first ones. It's just all these super dope old school vinyls. Of
Now that you say that, I'm gonna line my fucking wall with nothing but Michael Jackson and Bill Cosby albums. So that way, when girls come to my room, I'm sending a message.
Yeah,
I touch.
Just beat it.
Yeah, it's like, hey. You ever fucked Bill Cosby talking about him and his brother when they were kids?
Yeah. Oh, your pajamas are touching my pajamas.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking funny. Yeah. I forget what we were originally talking about.
No, it was just a vinyl. You found that Wu-Tang album.
Oh, we were talking about goth kids coming back.
Yeah.
We were talking about guidance class.
Yeah,
Jesus,
we were
got
talking
way
about
off
guidance
topic.
class and goth coming back, but yeah, it was because that's what it's going to drive it to. They're making them all super emotional, worrying about this stuff, and I'm like,
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, obviously you shouldn't like suppress your emotions, but you also shouldn't be like, I don't know.
You
like,
know,
the person who's super in touch with them all the time is kind of also is awful. It's not a fun person to be around.
Before I go, expand on that though.
I don't have any more. It's just like like a person who's just always like they talk in feelings. Like when they explain a story. Like so like when I was telling you the story earlier about the cricket.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I told you one emotion and it was at the end. Like I was like, and I was upset, but I didn't like freak out. But I didn't tell you, okay, well, that day I was kind of feeling like a little under the weather and I was feeling a little depressed. Like,
that is
those
true.
people where they just feed emotion into the story for no fucking reason.
Okay.
Those people. And they just overuse
I was going to say, I started to feel attacked. I'm like, man, I had rage to start the fucking show.
No, that's, but you didn't bring up rage until until I asked you about it. I was like, how fucking angry were you?
Yeah.
And then you were like, okay, now I can explain it. But like there wasn't a bunch of leading up to that. Like, here are all the emotions I
started to feel a little triggered here. I saw the paw print. No.
Yeah. At first, I was really happy that day because I saw a sunflower, and I was like, I haven't seen a sunflower forever, and that reminds me of my where it just fucking goes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's just like, dude, why are there so many emotions here?
Yeah. And you talking about emotions made me have this thought because I wanted to get more into that.
Right.
Fucking Camel and Marlboro are sponsoring this fucking class. They're like, yo, we just get the kids to fucking get back in their emotions. They start chain smoking again, be the outcast because it's not cool anymore, so they'll do it. And They're just gonna pump it.
And the fact that truth.com, the truth.org people are focused on vaping now, not cigarettes.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they're worried about popcorn lung, fucking black lungs. Thing of the past.
They're just like tobacco. Like they haven't made a "don't smoke cigarette" commercial in years now. Now they're trying to do that.
Oh yeah, they shrunk it down. They're like, hey, we pretty much want it'll die on its own. They think it's like a weed. They're like, there's only one left.
One conspiracy theory I 100% believe in is the fact that Big Tobacco runs Truth.org.
Oh, okay.
Because I believe they do, like, or at least fund it in some capacity. Because remember, it was about cigarettes, and then all of a sudden, they quit doing the cigarette and started focusing on vape. And now vapes don't have the full flavors, like the fruit flavors anymore, because they said they were marketing towards kids.
Yeah.
So now it's only like cigarette.
Dude.
So they're trying to kill vapes off so people have to go back to smoking.
So I think what you're right in that is that Big Tobacco got in that and like, yeah, make fun flavors. Here, we'll fund this. Yeah, fuck the research. Just put that out. People will love it. And they're like, by the way, you can't mention we're helping you. We're going to fund you. We're a silent partner.
Right.
And then that happens, and they're like, man, that's fucked. They're doing that. By the way, menthols. Whew, they're delicious.
They're delicious. Yeah, so, like, you're
Got
not
a cold?
getting
It's
so weird to me because, like, I guess that's not true. They are going after tobacco. Like, remember when, I don't know if you knew this, but, like, at one point, I feel like, I don't know if it was Joe Biden or someone in his administration suggested,
he forgot.
getting rid of menthol cigarettes.
What?
Yeah, they were like, yeah, no, we want to stop you because they wanted to get rid of flavors altogether for smoking products. So that, like, one of their pitches was, we even want menthol cigarettes gone. And I was like, wow, you just lost so much of the black vote by doing that.
Oh, dude, not just that. I knew so many people that specifically smoke just Cools and Newports.
Yeah,
that's it.
Or just like the Camel Crushes.
And I knew even more people, in my circle when we all were smoking Blend 52s and Marlboro Lights. If you got a cold, you got Cools. Mm-hmm. Because it just be like, oh man, guys, I'm under the weather. I'm just gonna have Cools today. It helps the throat. Like, what kind of a fucking broken addict were we?
Oh, dude, so bad. That's like luckily I've never been somebody who smokes every day. Never been.
Oh, dude, we used to wake up and just go.
Right. Yeah, I've never got to that point. Luckily, I never did do that. But like, I can't imagine how much that sucks if you're like sick, but like you still need a nicotine fix, and you're wheezing because you're fucking filled with phlegm, and you still gotta go smoke because of your that nicotine headache.
Yeah, but dude, those Cools felt so good. It was almost like having an ice cold glass of water, but it was smoke.
I think if the water would have done more for you.
No. I'm actually fumigating my lungs to get that shit out. I mean, it's just kind of like it's like a mucus bomb.
It's like bug bombing your lungs.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, just come on, man. I'm just killing that shit with smoke, just smothering it out.
Crazy. That's fun. Well, fuck, man. Well, it is what it is. I guess, yeah, they're trying to get the kids hooked back on smoking. That's all it is. That's definitely what guidance class is for.
That's right, man. They're going to do that. And
they got rid of the DARE program. Of course kids are going to smoke more
Hell
now.
Yeah, dude. Andre the Giant shirts are back. Woo! Check that out. Oh, man, Sting's coming back, too, man, because you got to get all those
Sting's
black and white
back.
shirts.
Sting's already back, dude.
What? Not that tantric motherfucker. Like the Sting with the face paint.
Yeah, no, Sting's back.
What?
Sting's in AEW, dude.
What?
Sting's wrestling in AEW.
No. The dude died.
No, Sting's around. Sting's now dead.
He had like a prolapse asshole trying to fuck himself with the bat.
I don't know what fucking fan fiction you're reading these days.
I saw the video. It was pretty hot.
No. Hell yeah, dude.
He was in the back seat trying to jump around in the car.
Yeah. Well,
dog's got to learn it somewhere.
Yeah, I guess so. You know where you can learn a lot more fun stuff, Nathan?
Oh, Dog the Bounty Hunter as he searched for the obvious killer.
Yeah.
He's looking for Brian.
Oh, man.
See, you got to do something when you lost your card, apparently. Whoops.
Yeah, I guess. Got to do something.
Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to go to punandgame.com. You can find everything quicker than Dog the Bounty Hunter can find anything. You go there, you find all the ha-has you want. Monday through Friday, we got hot content coming to your ear holes. Check that out. Also, hey, we got videos there, but you want a nice centralized, easy location where everything's funneled into? That's go to YouTube. Check out Comic Wade Taylor. You got all the clips, all the videos. You also got Wade's special Wild Horses. Check that shit out. And when you are done just masturbating to that plethora of content, you jump on over, get some new threads.
That's right. Head over to the Pun and Game shop, guys, right there at punandgame.com, where you can find t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent the Pun and Game network, guys. That's right. Support your favorite shows by getting something there and repping that out. And while you're getting that, don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF. That gets you free shipping at checkout. Check all that out. I don't have any upcoming shows right now, guys, but stay tuned. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know when I got a show coming up. Thanks for everybody who came out to the Des Moines Comedy Festival. It was fun.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up. We talked about a bunch. I'm going to go snuggle up in my blanket of poo. We're out. Peace.
I can't wait to have a green day.
Who is it?